The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Philadelphia Eagles. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Wentz to throw. Right side by Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw is Wentz. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Not much there, only a yard.
My ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he was able to go to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They're going to go with the tight end here on the running play. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, And now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They went to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't get up a touchdown after the march against them. But for the offense, I went and had my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What team are you?
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to use his blockers to get this up over to 40.
Ball carrier.
He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As we know, they had the chance last week, Charles, to lock up the division. Couldn't do it. Now it all comes down to the final week of the season. But once again, they control their destiny.
And that's a good thing, but I wonder about mindset, because you mentioned they had a chance to lock it up last week, didn't they? Are they bringing extra pressure to themselves now? Even though they control their own destiny with a win, now because they didn't get it done before, will they be even tighter as they approach this game?
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap into the give to Sanders. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
the end of the first quarter with the score Eagles 3, Ravens nothing.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get into the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through. The end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
The 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Gain of 4 yards.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On 3-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And here's Jackson on the option. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Jackson will look to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Brings it just past the 15. Able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play.
6 yards.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Third down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. I give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one 28 yards on the ground. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. Left side here to Sanders. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Makes
the score Eagles 17.
Now after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. He'll fire deep for... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
20-yard line.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offense tried to get a little slick there and sneak the back out of the backfield and turn him into the primary deep receiver. But it's good coverage defensively. They were able to break it up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Now Sanders, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, as the first half is winding down, and this offense is running away with this one.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson going to look to do it himself. He finds an opening past the 40. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 34. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached to get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's got room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7.
Makes the score Eagles 31, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
For Scotty Miller.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Eagles on third down. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Quick pass out to Miller. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On third and short, going with their tight end. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
First and goal.
They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Sanders. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Marlon, that didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
Here we go. Get up the field. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 26. Check 26. Check 26.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and goal.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
14. 1st down, Raiders.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him about the 28. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Fletcher Cox, and the Eagles defense able to hold.
On down.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. A gain of 3, second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure up in their own offense.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Wentz now on first down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll go again with Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had
Hey, how you doing?
straight, but
This
number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well
I
in this
just
game.
let you know that the kid Singletary. Yeah, I spoke with his parent a couple days ago, and we had his IEP meeting this morning. His mama phone going to the Verizon message that excuse me, I'm outside. Going to the Verizon message saying that the phone ain't in order no more. So we had a meeting anyway, because after 2 contacts, we just had a meeting anyway. But yeah,
23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Ravens.
yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to find his running back.
Yeah, that what it was.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The Eagles' 44-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And he'll take it into the end zone.
I know nothing.
Touchdown. Michael Thomas His 11th touchdown.
Oh, no. I've been at home all year.
That lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
And see, well, and where he come from, I read his IEP, and he was in like co-teaching school model. Like, yeah, he was in the general education classroom, I guess, but they said it wasn't a shadow. So I don't know how you do co-teaching in high school without a shadow, and they said it wasn't a shadow, so they must have 2 teachers just sitting in every class he went to. But see, we don't have that here, so he would have to go inclusion or resource. Like, ain't no in between, you know what I mean? So he resource. But I noticed he ain't one of my regular type resources. He's like mild intellectual disability and speech and hearing. Like, I don't usually have kids with those, but I had one before, and I had like 29 kids each year. So I was just like, I just wanted to let you know, like, that we did the meeting.